Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on The Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Trenton Thunder. Clark Schmidt, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, the second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Two pitches fouled away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
The 3-2 one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The 1-0 home. The 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
None out, runners at first and second. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Florial on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Three and 0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Three balls, no strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Florial on the run to the track. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
So now to the plate, Mike Tauchman.
Mike.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitter's meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Urshela takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
Batting up.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Will Carter, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Carter.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Ready with the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yep, 1 and 2.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the run will score from second here, as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Man, you never want to say a game is over in the first thing. There's still a lot of time left to come back and rally, but down 6-0 is an awfully big hole to dig yourself out of, and the inning isn't even over yet.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The 1-0.
2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. This is in the air out to right. Gilliam's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Garrett Cole will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
And that'll bring in Estevan Florial. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the pitch. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate, Ben Ruda. And a ball, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Chris Gittens.
Stepping up now, Chris Gittens, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Cole into the windup. Here's the delivery. A ball and no strikes. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 1 inning in the books here. The Yankees lead it 6-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2.
Ball that
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The count now at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
So stepping in, Luke Voigt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees are out in front, 6-0. Leading off the inning, Isaiah Gilliam, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder,
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jason Dominguez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Dominguez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. One strike now from Cole. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
1 out, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
To the plate now, Angel Aguilar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 3-0 offering. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, Kyle Holder. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-0, the final shutout score today. The Yanks came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Garrett Cole is credited with the win. Clark Schmidt struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Thunder, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.